Good morning, everyone. I want to talk a little bit today about apologies from spirit when energies pull in. Very often, I have people who come here, and when their loved ones pull in, or a specific energy pulls in, the message will be in the form of an apology. Okay, and the reason that happens is because when we have our life review, when we pass from this dimension into the next dimension, we have a life review, and we're shown every positive thing we've done, and we're shown every negative thing we've done. Now, you might ask how I know this. I know this because this is what I'm told by spirit. Okay, I've read a lot of books. I know a lot of people. I've gone to a lot of teachers. But when it comes to the world of spirit, I believe them. I listen to them. And this is something they've always told me, that there is a life review. We're shown every positive thing and every negative thing. And we judge ourselves on the negative things that we've done. So if somebody has hurt you in some way, if they've said something to hurt you, if they've done something to hurt you, no matter what that is, and they have an opportunity to step in, pull their energy in through a spiritual medium like myself, they will take that opportunity just to say, I'm sorry. And I always say to people, because sometimes people will say, I don't want to hear from them, I'll never forgive them. And I always say, well, that's up to you. But when you hold on to grievances like that, when you hold on to hurts from other people, it doesn't really very often hurt them. In Spirit's case, it does, because the life reviewed, they felt the pain that came from their words or their actions. But when they're in the physical sense and somebody hurts you, it doesn't bother them at all. It bothers you. And in the spiritual sense, when an energy steps in with apologies, I always strongly suggest that you think about it. I can't make them accept the apologies, but I always say, I hope that through prayer and meditation that you will forgive this person, because they are profoundly sorry for what they said or the action that they took towards you that harmed you in any way. And this is part of what they have to do for themselves to move on, so to speak, on the other side. So we're not trapped on the other side. Our life review frees us on the other side, but we do have to forgive ourselves for what our words and actions did to hurt another. There are no fires of hell, like I was taught in Catholic school, or many still believe. The fires of hell would be really much easier to jump into than fully comprehending and feeling what your words and actions did to hurt another person while you were here. Somebody like a Hitler or Saddam Hussein, to just imagine when their life review came to be, and how they felt and had a full understanding of what their words and actions did to hurt another, and the ripple effect of others that were affected by that. Can't possibly conceive what that amount of pain would feel like to them. That's the punishment on the other side. So for somebody like that, I believe the fires of hell would be easier to jump into than fully feeling and understanding what they did to hurt so many in such a horrible way. Okay, so when a loved one steps in, or an energy steps in who harmed you in any way, said something, did something, that's just their way of apologizing, and then they're able to move on. Once they bring that message through a medium, really helps them accept it and move on in a quicker way. So it's up to you whether or not you want to accept the apology, but like I just said, I feel it's better for you to accept it and move on, just as they will do on the other side. Okay, so just a little bit for today, and as always, I leave you in God's love and light.